the truth.
What's up guys, this is Crypto Thoughts. Zach here bringing you another video. So today we've seen a massive dump in the market. Unfortunately, it's been a big ride, but Safex actually got on the front page and it's seen a massive pump. And it's kind of awesome to see as it's been a while and the price has kind of dropped down to around 200 sats and it's floated in that area, but now we've seen it break 300. And there's some reasons behind that. We're seeing a big updates coming through. Daniel DeBeck is working really hard, and we can see the team is actually going out and fulfilling goals that they are attempting and have set. So let's get into the video. Today I'm going to talk about the wallet updates that are coming. I'm going to talk about the dividend calculator. Also talk about the Chile blockchain development and some technical analysis and my thoughts on what the price could do in the future. So let's talk about the wallet updates. So there's just a couple quick things that are coming, nothing huge, but basically we'll be able to archive addresses, fixing the decimals and comma issues, copy and paste from the keyboard, and see balance in dollars. So basically fixing decimals and the comma issues, it's really not a big thing. It's more of just like whatever region you're in and whatever you prefer to see the numbers in, whether or not, like in the US, we prefer decimals in certain positions and commas in certain positions. And I know around the world it's a little bit different in certain situations when you're reading the numbers, what exact position you use those in. So yeah, that'll be fixed for whatever region you're in, and it's a good thing for the community. So also you'll be able to copy and paste from the keyboard, which will help you be able to move wallet addresses around as well as some of the numbers in your wallet. You'll also be able to see your balance in dollars, which is kind of cool because you'll be able to know exactly how much your Safex is actually worth in US dollars. You won't have to do the math with a calculator or anything. You can just sit there and see, look, okay, that's how much this is worth at market value, which is really cool. So let's move on. So one of the things that's coming out in the next update is the dividend calculator. So they're working with Ivana, the economist, to decide the best route to impact the future of the marketplace. So basically, Ivana is their economist, and they have to get everything right before they just release this dividend calculator. They have to know exactly what percentages to use, so that way it fulfills the supply and demand of the market. I'll read a quote real quick. This research includes the Safex dividend calculator, which is going to be released in the upcoming development update. That was said from Daniel DeBeck. So once again, it's going to be coming up in the next update, and we'll be able to know exactly how much our dividends we will be able to collect by holding the Safex coins. So what this means, as Daniel said, it will help us place a valuation on Safex in the marketplace itself. So basically, if we know the percentages of dividends that we are going to be collecting off of holding Safex, it helps us really evaluate how much Safex is actually going to be worth, and it is worth currently. So it's really going to affect price, most likely positively, I would think, because it'll provide more confidence to the actual buyer to know exactly, okay, this is how much I'm going to be receiving, and because I'm receiving this much, this is how much I'm going to pay for each Safex coin. So it'll kind of stabilize the market in a way. I'm kind of assuming, you know, this is all my speculation, my thoughts here. Don't know exactly, but that's more of my speculation on that. So let's move on. So another thing that's coming out is a Chile airdrop. Like I said in my last videos, if you have Safex in your wallet, you'll be able to receive initial Chile coins upon airdrop. So it's kind of like almost receiving free Chile coins. So when the Chile blockchain is released, just make sure you have some Safex in your wallet. It doesn't matter how much. I mean, it will essentially to see like however much percentage. They don't know exactly how much. So like this quote here, money supply is something that we're still discussing, from Daniel. So they don't know, like I said, they don't know exactly how much Chile you'll be receiving. It's something that they have to talk about, and like I said, they have to fit supply and demand correctly so they can stabilize the economy and not throw one or the two off. The two have to be balanced so that way you can get correct money supply and flow. So one of the things that it's going to impact is the miner, investor, the buyer, and securing the network. So like I said, they have to really get this right here so they don't mess up the flow of the economy. So let's talk about the Chile blockchain update itself. So what I read on one of Daniel's forum posts was that they're going to be releasing the purple paper, and that's going to combine the Chile blockchain and the Safex blockchain papers, combine them together, and they're calling that their purple paper. It's kind of unique to me. I like it. It's kind of creative. It's really cool. So it'll be interesting to, once they release that, we'll be able to read through it and know exactly pretty much everything about the Chili blockchain itself. So I'm gonna read a quick quote real quick from Daniel DeBeck. Along with coding, I've already started documenting the technical path of the Chili blockchain, as well as the technical differentiation and technique used for the marketplace. In addition to the anonymizing method, which makes Chili a secure place for trade and generating crypto wealth. DeBeck. So remember roughly that 3 months after the wallet release is kind of the time period that Chili will actually be implemented. Don't expect this to be exactly 3 months. We don't know exactly for sure. They could run into technical difficulties. Something could come up in the market. We don't know exactly. We just kind of have to trust it. It'll be around 3 months. It could be 4 months. It could be 5 months. It could even be 6 months. We don't know, but we just know that they kind of have this time frame and this goal that they have set that they want to get done. And so I assume that they will hit this goal. They struggled a little bit in the past with the wallet release, but I think that this time they've learned from their mistakes. They know not to put an exact date on when the blockchain will be released. So that kind of relieves a little bit of pressure on Daniel and the team. So yeah, I mean, it could be 3 months, we don't know. That's what we hope for, and that's what we could see, but we just got to allow the team to make the Chili blockchain correctly without any issues. It's more important that they get it out correctly instead of leaving faulty problems in the blockchain itself. So let's move on. So another thing that I read on the forums and listened to some of the videos that Daniel has talked in is they're going to have potential partners, and don't know exactly what this means, but basically Milan has secured high profile partnership. Like I said, I don't know really what that means, but it's kind of cool. They're partnering with other people, maybe another company, maybe another blockchain. I'm not sure. I don't want to start rumors, so don't take anything that I just said there exactly word for word, but it could be cool to see what comes from that. As well as one of the things that they plan to do is compete directly with Alibaba, eBay, and Amazon. So we have to look at this from a long-term perspective, though. Don't think that this is something that's going to grow in value within a year, 2 years. This could be 3 or 4 years before this happens. But that's why we're early investors here. We're taking it from the long-term perspective. That's the way that you've got to look at it. So I mean, they plan to compete with them, but that's obviously going to take time. It's going to take time for the whole world to adopt to this cryptocurrency world, I guess is the way you can call it or describe it. So it's going to take a little bit of time before they actually do that. And so yeah, it's really cool to see that that's kind of their end goal, competing with Alibaba, eBay, and Amazon. You know, if they can do that successfully, then it's going to make us investors pretty wealthy, but that's something that we have to look long-term into. Don't expect this thing to happen overnight or over a year. Just if you believe in the system, believe in the blockchain, believe in what the team is doing, then it's a great investment. But once again, I'm not telling you to invest. These are just my own thoughts here. So let's move on. We'll get into the upcoming videos after, but I want to just show you guys some of my technical analyses here on some of what I've drawn. So basically, today what we've seen is let's find today. Today is the 21st. I mean, starting yesterday, so kind of last night I actually drew this trend, or before it broke out, I drew this trend line. I was wondering, like, hey, this could break out. We're kind of closing in. We have this support line right here, and then this nice little triangular wedge here coming. And so basically from the 20th of last night up until now, the highest price was around 61% gain. It's kind of pulled back a little bit, which is kind of expected due to the RSI and the overbought conditions. But if you look at it here, right now we're sitting at a 46% gain. If you had your money in Safex, you know that kind of hedged some of your other coins that have dropped in value. So that's the way I've been really looking at it. And so yeah, I mean, we've seen some huge growth here, and I really think we're going to see a little bit more of a pullback. We could pull it back down to the regular back down to the 70 on the RS relative strength index, and then go straight back up. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I can't really predict the future, but in the next hour, maybe couple hours, I would say that I could see this thing pulling back just a little bit. So yeah, there's some of my technical analysis on that. We'll just have to watch as it plays out. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so recently I've been getting into, and this is part of the reason why I haven't made videos, but recently I've been getting into a cryptocurrency trading bot. It's called the Gun Bot. You can look it up on YouTube. There's other YouTubers who kind of cover this here. And basically what it is it trades cryptocurrencies for you. It trades your Bitcoin. I use Bittrex. It can do Poloniex and Kraken as well, those exchanges. But basically it'll trade your cryptocurrencies for you, and I'm going to do a couple videos on them. So the upcoming videos are just showing you guys the gunbot itself. I want to show you guys my successes and failures with it and the expected return on investment that you guys can see. The video after that, I'll show you guys an exact tutorial on how to use it and how to set up the gunbot. You'll be able to see how to buy it and how to trade exactly with it, setting up pairs and everything like that. It's pretty interesting. I've made a little bit of money off of it, and it's pretty cool because you can just let it run overnight on your computer and basically just generate you wealth while you're sleeping, and that's some nice passive income right there. So yeah, here are my resources here. You can check them out. I'll throw them all in the description for you guys to check your sources. You know, like I say at every video, you got to do your own research. You can't just listen to me on some guy on YouTube. You know, I'm bringing you this content and showing it to you and exposing you guys to it, but it's really up to you to actually research it and make up your own decisions. So yeah, just go out there and look at these sources. So yeah, if you guys have any way to help me improve this channel, throw it in the comments. If you like this video, throw it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, just give me a subscribe. I put out videos every couple days, every week or so, and it's really great to see you guys here. You know, I've hit around 350 subscribers now, and I've seen this grow up a little bit. I'm glad that you guys enjoy some of my content. So yeah, just you know, do your own research, and yeah, this is Crypto Thoughts. See ya.